I do it stupid so you don't have to. Hey Best Pally, I'm Allie, and I found these wellness patches that you put on your skin to help you feel better and perform better, and I want to know if they really work. It is 6 a.m., and I'm leaving for a convention all weekend, so I will really be putting them to the test. The first one I'll be testing is awake. I got 4 hours of sleep last night, so I will need some awake on my skin. But first, sleeping somehow made me feel worse. Excellent. I am going to have my usual 1 cup of coffee. I'm not a lunatic. Pickup stop because I learned there are 2 other ways to make your life better with a patch. They actually have a ton of different varieties. These 2 are ones specifically I need for this trip. Kind of hoping these don't work, because if I like them and want to use them daily, that's going to add up. But really, if it is truly a remarkable help, then it will be worth the investment, especially on weekends like this when I need the extra help. Okay, I think it's time. Can't even think. It is well past the time where I cut off having coffee. So let's hope this works. It says 50 milligrams of caffeine. I don't want to take this too late. Take this like I'm going to eat it. I don't want to do this too late because I won't fall asleep. Oh, there's more than one. Oh my goodness. Would you like to try?
I mean, I kind of do, but I'm also hesitant to get amped right now. Nicotine? I'm
You don't want to get amped at 3 p.m. at a convention?
I mean, why not? Let's see what happens. Is it caffeine?
Let's go. Oh, I'm so excited for you.
I think so. I am too.
I won't do my walk.
Take off.
I gotta go run a lap. See ya.
So now there's this social stigma, right? A part of this test is that I wanted to do it in public and see if anybody's like, what's up with that? It feels weird. Yeah, it's kind of restricting my movement. You want to try it too?
All right, fine.
Yeah. Hey Siri, start a stopwatch, please. Now, if you feel anything, let me know, and we'll look at how long that took.
I work on a podcast and we tested out energy drinks to see what they do to your body, and nothing. If you're lying down, so they laid down, hooked us up, and nothing happened. You need to be moving. You need to actively be moving that caffeine around your body.
So
Otherwise
you
you're just
track their heart rate and
used an
energy
ECG,
drink.
checked it every 5 minutes for an hour.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened. Nothing happened.
Fascinating.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt.
Okay, I'm still on it. I mean, I put this to a very hard test because I woke up when I usually go to bed.
There's no burning, there's no itching, so that's a good sign.
I don't feel any different.
I feel something.
I feel like there's a sticker on me.
Yeah, it's like it's cool.
If I'm getting a caffeine patch, I'm really tired and I need something to fix that now.
I try not to drink caffeine within the first 30 minutes of waking up, so I can let the serotonin out of my head.
Okay, Andrew Huberman.
I love your videos! I just realized you were!
He's trying to get it through his blood. I really appreciate you being the guinea pig for this because I don't want to run around in place right now. Did you really get up to get a coffee?
Yeah, I did.
Taking the belt and suspenders approach.
I figure the best way to activate the caffeine in the patch is to add more caffeine.
We just got a mind-blowing suggestion.
I want to know how many you can put on. How much then? Like compared to a cup of coffee?
15 milligrams.
How much is in a cup of coffee?
This is probably pretty strong, so I'd say 150. You'd have to wear 10 of these to make one cup
yeah.
of coffee.
So I actually think if you covered, even if it was just like all your arms, like a sleeve of them. Some people have tattoos. I have caffeine.
It's now been 3.5 hours. Okay, I would for sure call this a fail. I did give this a really tough test, but I didn't feel any boost like I would have with coffee. Closed the convention down. There's 4 more hours of event. The patch off, it's gone except for the goop. It's time for the next test. And this may be an unfair test in the other direction because I've been up since 6 a.m. Dream is supposed to put me to sleep. I travel with alcohol wipes because I have my ketone tester. Let's see if we can go extra clean. Does that make a difference this time? The reason I wanted to test this now is because I always have trouble sleeping in a hotel room. I love my home bed, my 8-sleep mattress, and when I'm away from it, it's bad. I can never stay at the right temperature. I feel like there's some sort of outside threat because I'm not familiar with my surroundings. It is really hard for me to initially fall asleep in a place like this. So here is a great test to see if this makes a difference. Ugh, that's even a weirder feeling. I put it lower down. Maybe that's a part of it. It's a constant reminder that you should feel the way it says on the packaging. It's just a nudge on your wrist to let the placebo work. And I still need to shower, so this will be a good test to see if this can get wet and stay on. It feels a little warm, which I was not feeling with the other one. And it says there's black pepper extract. Also valerian root. Isn't that from Game of Thrones? And hops? I mean, I get plenty of beer. Why are you trying to give it to me now? And 10 milligrams of melatonin. I've heard good and bad things about it. Basically, some people say that your body naturally makes melatonin, and if you supplement with it, your body will stop making it. But I've also heard the opposite, that that's not the case. You can't screw up your melatonin production by consuming it. So the jury is out, but I'll let you know if I... Okay, not yet. Oh yeah, that is on there, even with soap. so these are definitely waterproof. But do I pass out faster and better? Oh no, I didn't think about this. I left this on all night thinking it would work for 12 hours. Oh wait, 12 hours, am I still getting melatonin right now? Am I gonna have trouble waking up? I do it stupid so you don't have to. I think this is one where you put it on before bed but take it off before you go to sleep. Okay, whoa. I don't feel groggy, and Aura said my deep sleep was 120 minutes. That's way higher than I usually get. It's probably an hour or way less. Look at all these, usually red. I also woke up to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, and I was so tired still and groggy and just sleep inertia. I don't usually feel that heavy in that scenario, and boom, just went right back to sleep. Especially because I'm in this unfamiliar bed, I totally would have expected to have way crappier sleep. And the wrist thing didn't bother me all night. I am used to having something on my wrist. I got great sleep, but my recovery is still garbage because I've been treating my body like garbage. Now I'm meeting and talking to a bunch of cool people at this conference, which means I want to be on my brain game, speaking and thinking. Well, today's test will be think. All right, brain, turn on. So you drink decaf, but 15 milligrams in decaf is pretty common. It's not fully decaffeinated.
Well, right, it has caffeine in it, but you know why? Part of the reason I drink decaf is because, yes, I've become sensitive to caffeine and it makes me feel really jittery, but I love coffee, and if I make decaf, I can have as much as I want. And I buy the fancy beans because, you know, decaffeinating costs more money than leaving it alone. And therefore then when brands sell their coffee, they use lower quality beans for the decaf so that they can sell it at the same price. And so therefore that's why decaf has such a bad rep, besides that it doesn't have as much caffeine, is that it's usually poorer quality beans. So I make sure to buy nice quality decaf beans so that it tastes nice and good, and it's great. I've never tried transdermal caffeine before.
Transdermal caffeine. My channel just got a billion times smarter. Thank you.
Well, like I did this video about disposable vape batteries and harvesting them, and at first I forgot to wear gloves, and I was taking apart the vapes and they still had some of the fluid in them, and I was getting it on my hands, and I got a nicotine high from transdermally from the nicotine juice getting on my hands. So I wore gloves for the rest of the project because I was like, why am I feeling so hyped?
So generally your skin is designed to be a barrier, which is why there's so few medications that we put on our skin. Like there's so few transdermal things that like maybe 4 common ones like nicotine, estrogen, not many.
Yeah.
So
caffeine. This is what
caffeine,
we have in it.
yes.
Okay, that's one of them.
Yeah, so, but that's why there is a patch involved, because you need to have special things that make your skin allow the ingredients to go through. So the way that transdermal patches work is that it's quite occlusive, which means that we have water that's naturally evaporating through the skin. So the transdermal patch will block it, and keeping that moist will actually increase penetration of particular ingredients. So caffeine is really water soluble. Our skin is generally quite oily, so yeah, oil and water don't really interact well. So having that patch on there makes your skin basically more watery, so that the water-soluble caffeine can go through more easily.
Got it. Thank you. That's exactly what I That's so awesome. Thank you so much. We're at 43 minutes.
I feel like I've had 2 cups of decaf.
Wow.
I told you I'm very sensitive to caffeine.
You're our canary in the coal mine. This is so helpful.
I'm definitely feeling it.
Convention's over, they're breaking down. I feel like we got I can't even think is a no. I've had brain fog today. I'm staring into the abyss, not knowing what I'm thinking about. Even though I did get good sleep, I still feel like I'm not firing, so this patch did not do anything remarkable. I had to take this off because we're setting the stage for test number 4. Rescue the hangover patch. I got roped into a very complex drinking game. Confirmed, I got crap sleep. I was drunk last night. Also, that was Disaronno, which is absolutely a formula for a hangover. I do still kind of have some gum on here left over from Think. We're going rescue. It's got DHM in it, which I've tested a lot of hangover products if you're not new to this channel. And a lot of them have this dihydromyricetin. Green tea, vitamin B, black pepper. I'm surprised this one does not have caffeine. I have now found the perfect placement, slightly lower. Got more people asking me about my patch. We got Bobby Dugarts right here trying it out. How do you feel? Smarter?
I do. I'm having thoughts right now.
You put on the Think one.
I'm actually thinking.
I don't think the hangover thing is doing anything. I don't know. I guess I would probably be a little more nauseous right now. Maybe the DHM is working. It's working?
I think so. I feel really light.
What?
No, no, I do. I feel something. I'm not sure what it is. I'm still having thoughts.
Okay.
I think the caffeine. I can feel the caffeine.
Yeah, okay. The Uber to the airport. I'm feeling bleh. I am, in fact, still hungover. That's a fail on the rescue patch. Finally home. I am tired and pukey, which are my usual hangover symptoms. This is coming off. And again, there's the residue. You saw all the reactions throughout, some good, some bad. I will be doing Dream again next time I travel, and I will not be trusting a hangover with this one ever again. It was really cool to hear the science from Dr. Michelle Wong, and let me know in the comments if you've tried them, how did it feel, and do you really want me to do that 10 patches at once experiment? If you liked this, you'll like seeing when I used a psychoactive drink to replace alcohol. I'll put that down there for you. You're supposed to shoot it.
Wait, you're supposed to chug that?
Hey Best Pally, I'm Allie, and on my continuing quest to eradicate hangovers for the entire human race, I am now attempting to avoid a hangover tomorrow by not drinking alcohol. Ugh, it's not that I've